Hey guys, Katie here. So I've been going through a ton of my old footage from working on the car this past spring that I haven't shared with you. So my apologies, the videos are going to be a little bit jumpy, but I just wanted to get you up to speed with what I'm working on now. So without further ado, in this video you're going to see me replacing the starter and doing some troubleshooting on the no start issue. So let's see what we've got. Luckily I can slide it right underneath that fuse box. Oh shoot, might want that later. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so I'm kind of hitting on the battery, which was what I was afraid was going to happen. I'm going to see if I can do a little finagling here. Okay, got the starter in place. That's disgusting. I'm going to clean that out too before I put everything back together. See this piece that's sticking up, this black piece right here? The bolt I need to put in is right underneath that. So I gotta slide that out of my way and get that bolt in there. Remind me next time to not keep wearing black in my videos. Like, the camera thinks that I am white as a ghost when I wear black, which I kind of am. Is today gonna be the day that the Celica starts? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. So I did a little off-camera stuff and changed the oil in the Celica. I adjusted the valve timing on Sakura, and the camshaft and crankshaft were not both at top dead center. That makes me hopeful that that's the reason why I had no compression when I was trying to start it. All I need to do is hook up the battery now, and I think I'm going to use my little jumper box thing because the battery's pretty good, but it has been like used off and on slightly since I bought it a couple months ago. So it's sitting at like, whoa. It's sitting at about 11.7-ish volts instead of the just over 12 that it's gonna probably need to crank. I went ahead and hooked up the alternator to charge the battery in the very hopeful, optimistic outlook that this car is gonna start and I wanna let it run for a little bit. So without further ado, let's see if she's gonna do it. All right, let's get the trusty 10mm out and get this battery tightened up. Yeah, I got my trusty 10mm. Sorry, I'm really nervous and also excited because I really hope this works. Please work. I need a wrench. All right. I think that should be good. I think this guy is tight. Yes, it is. Gonna get out the jumper box and see what happens. My neck is hurting. I'm so nervous. All right. Turning this baby on. And let's see what happens. another no start. So to me, this pretty much sounds exactly the same as it did before. I don't know what to do. Yeah, pretty bummed. Really thought that was gonna be the issue. Apparently not. But with it sounding like literally zero compression, I can't hear the fuel pump coming on when I turn the key, so that might be bad as well. I just don't know, you guys. I am like so frustrated with this car. What a nightmare. All right, so I just unhooked the battery just to be safe. I'm going to double check the top dead center again. You'll notice in the starting video, you heard like the whirring and then a click, and I'm not sure what that click was. So I'm a little bit hesitant to like keep trying to start this car. I don't know. So anyway, let's check the top dead center, see what happens. Not feeling super optimistic about this. It's pretty damn close, you guys. Yeah, it's at top dead center. Crank and cam, still no compression. Oh, I just don't know about this car. All right, this is start attempt number 2. So no go on the engine start tonight. I tried to start it and it didn't start. Sounds exactly the same. And then I checked that it was at top dead center, and it was. And then I was an idiot and left the breaker bar on the crankshaft. So when I went to try to start it again, I basically just loosened up the crankshaft bolt. Oh, which means I have to go get tools, because the whole reason why I didn't take the crank off in the first place was because I don't have the crankshaft tool. But yeah, so basically I might as well take the whole freaking thing apart now and look at what's going on. I don't know. But if there's a zero compression when the timing is correct, like what could it be? So vlog update on little Miss Sakura here. I was not able to get the car started. So I went through the timing and made sure everything was at top dead center. It still has no compression. There's a chance that the actual inner part of the crank isn't at top dead center, and then it was showing, like the pulley was showing it was at top dead center, but it truly wasn't. I don't have all the tools to pull it apart right now and take care of that and look at it. One thing I am noticing that is really concerning to me, I changed the oil on the car with the expectation that it was going to start after the timing was reset. And the car on this left side, or I guess it would be, sorry, the passenger side, the right-hand side, was totally covered in oil and grime and dirt, and it was just nasty. So I changed the oil, right? But I'm actually seeing like fresh oil on the timing belt cover, the lower timing belt cover. So my concern is if it threw a rod or something like that, it's hidden behind that timing belt cover and I can't see it. And it's leaking really bad, because this car has never started since I've had it, and it has no compression, and obviously like that big of an oil leak, like that's a pretty big deal. So I really need to be able to get in and see. I ran out of time in the garage that I was getting to borrow for the time being. and I need a few more tools. So the project's probably going to be put on hold. I really need to decide if it's worth going ahead and fixing this car. It has a lot of problems. So even if I did put in a new motor, it needs a new top, I need to fix the window, like I need to replace the suspension, I need to just replace a ton of stuff. Which, check this out, this is so funny. This was their idea of replacing the mirror. This is like a piece of plastic. I tell you what, guys, this car, nothing was done. Nothing was done correctly. It's been a bit of a red flag for me. So it's very worn out, it's very dirty, all the suspension parts need taken care of. It needs a lot of love. So I need to figure out whether or not it's worth it for me, mentally, financially, to put this car back together. I hate to turn cars into parts cars, and this car has been like, you know, I've only had it for 4 months, but I've been like trying all these things to get it going. And I'd have a really hard time just like giving up on that. So we'll have to see. I don't have a garage. It's really hard for me to like take an engine out right now and tear things apart. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what the future of Sakura is going to be. Man, this car needs a lot of work. I mean, I can get a new 5S FE, which is the engine that's in this car, for $500 to $600, not new, used. One that's in, you know, functioning condition. The other option, if I really, really want to go crazy, is to put in a 3S GTE swap, which is the turbo motor of the Celicas that they offered. That requires a lot of customization, and in the end, like, it's just an old convertible Celica, so it was meant to be like a fun summer car for me. I don't know, guys. I have no answers for you, but thanks for coming along on the journey so far, and I'll let you know what I decide. So maybe you'll see more videos. Maybe you'll just get a video of me saying bye-bye. Maybe it'll go to the junkyard. Maybe it'll be a parts car. I don't know, but stay tuned. But I love my Celicas. Do I stay or do I go? I don't know.